Here it is, everybody. Here is the Silver Surfer by Dan Slott, Mike Allred, and Laura Allred Omnibus. Now, if you've seen these videos before, you know what's coming up next. If you don't know what's coming up next because you haven't seen these videos before, I appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share it, all that kind of great fun stuff. So, for those of you who don't know what's coming up next, let's do the turnaround. So here's the front of the Silver Surfer Omnibus. At the top here it has winner of the 2016 Eisner Award for Best Single Issue. I don't know what issue that was. Never mind. That was for issue 11. I just looked it up because I have the internet. We have a nice entertainment weekly blurb, a brilliant pop art reinterpretation of the space-faring superhero. This is a beautiful cover. This is all new art by the Allreds. Very exciting. I love this front cover already. Kind of gives you that great kind of duality that you have with Dawn Greenwood and with my boy Norrin Red, the Silver Surfer. You got Galactus on here as well, and a bunch of other crazy cool aliens in just this beautiful Mike Allred type of design that you can only get from that man himself. So here's the spine that continues its wraparound cover. Slott, M Allred, L Allred on here as well. Of course, the Marvel Omnibus logo up there. And here we go with the back. Everywhere and everything. Hang on. You have more great characters on here as well. Spidey, Adam Warlock, Rocket Raccoon, Eternity, Space Whales, Iron Man, a bunch of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Thing, She-Hulk, all kinds of other great kind of stuff here. It's great crafted Marvel. Miles Morales. There's an excellent, excellent cover here. Not the thickest omnibus in the world, but it still contains all the issues in it that we need. All 2 volumes of the book, as well as other information from the Marvel Point 1 they did. Okay, so let's see what it looks like without the dust jacket on. Not much of a difference. It's the same image, but without the trade dress. So we can get ourselves a nice, unfiltered, uncovered look at Mike Allred's great artwork here. And there you go. All right, so now we're done with that part. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. We'll flip through the book a little bit and take a look at some of that great art on the inside. Be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at the inside. Just flip through this Silver Surfer Omnibus. But first, I just want to kind of point out that this Omnibus is kind of unusual that they made a total completed series Omnibus of this Silver Surfer run. Nothing against the run. I think the run is just perfectly fine, and it's really fun and an excellent read. I just think it's odd that with all the material that's out there for Silver Surfer, that this is the next omnibus that Marvel decided to put out. Especially considering the original omnibus here is super out of print, and this is the variant cover, but the main cover, the actual comic book cover itself, the John Buscema cover version, goes for a lot of money. This goes for a lot of money as well, but not as much as the John Buscema cover. Volume 2 of Silver Surfer itself, which is the series that kind of started with Englehart's run on here, as well as also a book or a series that is not fully collected whatsoever. This epic collection is the start of that epic run. Epic and epic, kind of a double meaning there. But most of the material that's from this volume, you only really see reprinted due to Infinity Gauntlet related storylines. So, enough of that. That's my little rant about that. I'm kind of in a ranting mood today. Like, seriously though, how come we don't have the rest of this series collected whatsoever? This is great. Not only is it like the Englehart, you get Jim Starlin, you get Ron Morris, all kinds of other great stuff. Ron Lim as well, who's a very iconic Silver Surfer artist. Either way, we need this put into Omnibus, at least completely collected in these epics. There's only 3 epics. And Marvel, this needs to be reprinted. Totally hurry up with that already, please. All right, so slash rant. Here is the look into Silver Surfer here. Now, I haven't relaxed the spine or anything like that, so the binding might be slightly tighter than what we are expecting. Here we have the title page, we got the credits page, we even have C.B. Sobolski as the editor-in-chief, who is the editor-in-chief currently, but was not the editor-in-chief during the series being released. So it is what it is. Storytellers, you got Dan Slott, Mike Allred. Laura Allred did the colors, and a handful of other people doing the lettering. VC's Clayton Klaus, Joe Sabino, cover art, of course, by the Allreds, assistant editors, and Tom Brevoort as the major editor. So we'll flip through here. Just prepare yourselves for crazy, out of control, beautiful artwork from the one and only Mike Allred, who you might know from things like Mad Men or The Ecstatics. I'm trying to think of other things he's done that's kind of slipping my mind at the moment. But so Dan Slott has come out many, many times before and mentioned how much he loves Marvel Cosmic stuff. Some of his first superhero comics were the Galactus trilogy, Fantastic Four, 48, 49, and 50, which is a crazy monumental run to kind of jump into. No wonder he's a huge fan of Marvel Cosmic. But I mean, look at this double page spread here by the Allreds. Just crazy, crazy artwork. Mike Allred's art is unique. You don't see this type of artwork anywhere else in comics. It's very pop art. It's very clean, but the coloring is beautiful. His storytelling is some of the best in comics as well. I love the work he did with Dawn. iZombie. That's where you will know Mike Allred from, especially now that TV show. I think it's on like its 6th season or something crazy like that. But this is essentially a story of an adventurer like the Silver Surfer running into kind of your small town girl like Dawn here and going on crazy adventures. Because if you think about it, that's should be what the Silver Surfer is doing, is to go into space and hit up crazy adventures. He can fly anywhere he wants. He has basically the powers to do anything else he wants. Why is he always hanging out on Earth? This is also, Dan Slott has also said that this series is very Doctor Who-esque. Dan Slott's a crazy, out of control Whovian. Is that the word you use for Doctor Who fans, right? And this isn't like a copycat kind of style of Doctor Who, but kind of in the same style of Doctor Who being this crazy traveler of space and having a attractive companion with him. You get all kinds of great Marvel characters in here. You get to see Mike Allred's redemptions of like the Hulk, Doctor Strange. Here's that Marvel .1 issue. That some materials in here. That's kind of like the first start of this storyline, and the story arc was from here. So, I kind of forgot to mention this, but let's do it now. Here is what's collected in this omnibus. You get Silver Surfer from 2014, 1 through 15. Silver Surfer 2016, 1 through 14, and material from All New Marvel Now, .1, number 1 as well. So $75 for a good 30 issues and a half, I guess. So I remember when this was first announced, I was super excited to see Dan Slott take on Silver Surfer. And I was even more excited to see Mike Allred's take on the Silver Surfer. Lots of fun out of left field style storytelling, out of left field creatures, space aliens, everything you kind of want in a Silver Surfer comic. I'll flip through this a little bit quicker. I love seeing any Galactus at all. Flip through this a little bit quicker. I don't want this video to be too long, and hopefully I don't cross into any spoilers, because this is definitely a book that you guys will want to check out if you're a fan of Dan Slott, if you're a fan of Silver Surfer, or if you just like Doctor Who type stories. Here we are in the second volume. We got restarted with the whole Marvel, all new Marvel Now, or one of those restarts that they did with Marvel when they were doing all those new #1 series. But it really didn't stop the flow of the stories too much or anything like that. Some great variant covers. That's what's great about these Omnis, is you get a lot of the covers and extra material and things like that. Love the Steve Epting Silver Surfer here. That's beautiful. I get a bunch of the Marvel characters here. Daredevil. I don't really see a lot of Daredevil or Mike Allred Miss Marvels before, so that's always fun to see his redemptions of these. Here's a great cover. I love this. All those Silver Surfer covers on there. Perfect. Silver Surfer #1. One of the best comic book origin stories ever is right there. Here's Galactus as the life bringer. Here's something you don't see every day. The little asterisks and editor's notes. Love editor notes. Those need to come back. very soon. I would love to see more editor notes in comics. Nice 2-page spread here. Look at that. Not much on the gutter loss. Again, this hasn't been stretched out the spine or anything like that, but this still looks pretty clean. A little bit of a gutter loss here, but this is not much you can do for double page spreads like that. Oh, that's cute. That's super beautiful. Good job there, Mike. All right, here we go. We're towards the end. Let's see what we have for supplemental material, if anything. Some Mike Allred, Dan Slott. Commentary here, more variant covers. There's a hip hop covers there. That's cool. Oh, this is cool. Issue number 11, the overview. So here is issue 11 has that Mobius strip storyline. So you kind of flip it in here and find it quick. I don't want to flip through back here for no reason, take up time, but it's 15, 12. Okay, so here's 11. Where's that Mobius strip? So the story is kind of told like in this weird upside down panel layout as well. As you can see here, here's one storyline, here's another storyline that takes place upside down. This is the one that won the Eisner Award. Hope everybody can kind of see this. I'm kind of flipping through it backwards, so it might be a little confusing. But as you can see, there's two different stories going on. Some of it's upside down, some of it is looped. But what's cool is you get the overview of how they kind of mapped out that story to make sense. So that's cool to see. That's a good thing for this omnibus is kind of the layouts for that and kind of the behind the scenes. More designs by Allred. Unused cover for number 12. And the omnibus cover. Some original pencils. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to take a look at Mike Allred's website. How much are these going for? How much am I going to be in for if I grab one? And there you go. So there's a look at the book there. Let's take a look at the binding here. The binding looks really nice on this, especially for a Marvel omnibus and things like the Miles Morales book always came all jacked up and was separated, but you get a nice blue ribbon. It's fully attached. Looks good. All right, everybody. I think I'm done with this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, share this video. I hope everybody enjoys it. If you pick it up, let me know. Pick it up from instocktrades.com. You'll get it for a nice discount. But if you have a local comic book store that you wish to support, definitely support them if they have this in stock or they can order it for you. But if you don't live anywhere near a comic shop or your comic shop is garbage, then go ahead and fully check out Silver Surfer Omnibus on instocktrades.com. All right, guys. Again, have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Later. Peace.